everyone, and welcome to my first ever video on YouTube, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yulia, and this channel is going to be about Ukraine and Christianity, as I'm a Christian. I'll record some devotional encouragement, but this video is going to be about me traveling back to Ukraine, as I live in UK, and me and my husband sometimes travel back to my home in Ukraine, but this time this is going to be just me traveling to Ukraine, so you can have a look what Ukraine is like, but also what the journey is like if you're traveling from Britain. So stick with me. There's no flights, and they're currently running to Ukraine because of the war and situation in Ukraine right now. So most of people, Ukrainians, would travel either to Poland by flights, and then they take or a train or a bus back to Ukraine, or they sometimes travel to Romania or other countries that are around Ukraine or bordering. I usually travel flight to Poland and then take a train or a bus to my hometown in Ukraine. This time I traveled, I flew to Wrocław, which is one Polish city. It's not very close to Ukrainian border, so it was a bit of a journey when I was traveling to Ukraine, but when I was going back from Ukraine, that was a bit easier because I was traveling to Rzeszów, which is much closer to Polish border, and then it's just easier and quicker time traveling from Ukraine to Poland for the flight. So stick in here and have a look how the journey goes. Hello, so I am currently on the train from Wrocław, one Polish city, to Przemyśl, another Polish city. It's been delayed by an hour and 10 minutes because it was coming from Berlin, and this is currently my 13th hour traveling. So I'm feeling quite exhausted, and I'm randomly getting like hypes up, and I'm so excited about the trip and enjoying it so much, and looking out the window and yeah, making some notes, and then half an hour later I'm feeling very exhausted and trying to rest. So yeah, this is the train. Like, I have a neighbor next to me, so yeah, it's going quite well. Tea, my second tea, and I had already a hot chocolate today, just because it's winter and I have to keep myself healthy and strong for the trip, so hot drinks it is while traveling. So, yahoo! Through first border, which is Polish border, our train from Poland to one of the Polish border city was 2 hours late, so that's why the connected train to Ukraine was 1 hour delayed, so that all the people traveling to this train could actually get to it. So hey ho, that's great, because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm super tired, but very excited to go and see my family. Okay, 20 hours later, after I left my home in UK, I arrived finally to Ukraine, which I'm very grateful for, to be able to come back and have a home here. So yay! I'm gonna get some rest now. Це відео. Дякуємо.
Ми ж давно Андрій не було з тобою.
Ми ж давно не було, так.
Давно ми не були, то тепер.
Давай.
Мої місці лишилися.
So this is our railway station, one in Khmelnytsky city. So we're just catching a train to another city, my hometown, which is Ternopil. So I'm currently on my way from one city to another on the train, Ukrainian train, which is very nice, very comfy. And western part of Ukraine is sort of a bit less dangerous than the east part, but it's definitely not safe yet. There still were air alarms. So I visited my sister, and if they have missiles at some point, then after that they'll have like 2 days, 3 days cut off of the lights, and then for maybe 16 hours and a day they will not have lights at all because they turn them off after the bombing. So in winter that will be very hard because if they don't have light, then they won't be able to have heating. A lot of Ukrainians do still have at homes special things that if they turn off the light, then you can still turn on electricity and then plug your like phone or light on and put the heating on if you have your own heating at home. So that's still very helpful, but if there are missiles, that is quite hard for Ukrainians, especially in winter time. Yeah. So the war in Ukraine is definitely not over, and there's still a lot of things that are happening and people who are fighting on the front lines. And now you can see, unfortunately, families who don't have their dads and kids who are becoming orphans. But you can still travel in Ukraine. Unfortunately, there's no flights because of the war, so you can't fly to Ukraine. But you do, so as I did, I flew to Poland. A lot of people fly to Poland or to Romania, and then after that, you take either a train or you take a bus, which takes quite a while. For me, I was flying to Wrocław, but now I'm flying back from a city called Rzeszów, which is much closer to the Polish border, so that's much easier. And I'm very grateful that I still have home to come back to in Ukraine. journey back already to Poland. I'm taking a flight tonight from Rzeszów. Actually, not tomorrow morning. So my flight is at 10 a.m. and currently it's 9 p.m. I left my hometown, just Ternopil, and hopefully we'll get there by time because sometimes on the border people say that you can stand for like 10 hours with us. So hopefully we don't wait there for 10 hours. But should be fine. I'll update you how long it took and hopefully I will catch my flight. And finally, I arrived to Edinburgh, which was my final destination. So actually the road trip back was much quicker. I left yesterday at 9 p.m. by Ukrainian time and I'm already in Edinburgh. Right now it's 12 p.m. by Edinburgh time, but by Ukrainian time is 2. So it took like 17 hours. But so much quicker. But we were on the border, Ukraine border, for like 7 hours or so. So quite long. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Bye.